A caravan has been attacked, and we've gotten word that there might be an underground ghost movement in the Coin Guard who are the perpetrators. They're attacking these caravans. I mean, it's actually might be a really big deal. Gotten some clues from the Coin Guard that this is going on, but we have an opportunity here to meet with the science faction and talk to them about the situation. Now, these cages here look awfully familiar, don't they? All right, let's talk to the people who are sending out the caravans, trying to approach the issue from the other side.
Hello, Captain.
Your Excellency, what can I do for you?
Governor Buren has asked me to help you fight against the caravan attacks. Could you tell me precisely what's going on?
For weeks, we have been harassed by the savages. They're waiting for groups of soldiers or caravans to be out of sight of the outpost and attack with incredible violence. They don't just steal goods or equipment. They kill without mercy. Only one man survived their last attack. He's here in a sorry state.
Do you think he could answer a few questions?
Yes, but take it easy on him.
I'll make sure I do, Captain.
We're going to go talk to the survivor of a recent caravan raid. See how that unfolds. Looks like they might be a merchant.
My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the congregation. I was informed that your caravan was looted and that you were the sole survivor of the attack.
It's true, Your Excellency. It was awful. All those deaths. The violence. We followed the recommended precautions to the letter, but it was useless.
You mentioned recommended precautions.
Yes. Since attacks occur often, we were given a number of precautions to avoid them. Do not travel at certain times. Do not camp near the road. Do not light any fires. All of it was useless. It would have been better to recruit guards to escort us.
What were you transporting?
Mostly food, but also herbs and other ingredients for scientists.
Did the attackers take it?
Everything was a blur. I don't know if they intended to steal or destroy it. Unfortunately, my companions died while trying to protect our cargo.
Are you saying that the looters started by attacking your cargo?
Yes, Your Excellency. Maybe more of us would have survived if we'd all fled.
How did the attack happen?
We traveled all day. We were exhausted, and night was approaching. We knew we were not very far from the outpost, but we couldn't go any further. So we camped away from the road, trying to stay out of sight. Alas, it was in vain. That's when they struck, in the middle of the night.
Were there several attackers?
I counted 5, maybe 6. But others were hiding in the woods. I'm sure of it. If they only had their usual stone weapons, we may have hoped to escape them. But their weapons were inflamed. I have never been so scared in my life.
Based on what you're saying, the attacks were very targeted. They must have a camp near the outpost to monitor the road.
But what is their goal? Why attack all the caravans along this route?
They must want to cut off the supply lines to Hikmet. We'll go to the scene of the attack. I might find something there to help track these rebels.
This is the location of the caravan raid, and they are like crazy isolated out here. They are super far from the road. This is like a terrible spot to camp. They can't see anything beyond their campsite.
They must have died protecting their goods. How sad. These wounds appear to be caused by stone blades, the kind of weapons that islanders use. The crates are empty. Their entire contents have been destroyed. These goods were not meant to reach their destination. The food has been destroyed. They clearly don't need it, which means that their camp should be close by. They acted quickly, methodically, and then left. But where are the bodies? Let's look around.
It's just not a good spot to camp. And look how far you'd have to go to try and get back to the road. I mean, we're more than 100 meters off the path. It is still further in that direction. It just doesn't make sense. Like, it feels like a big setup. I think we're getting very close to finding these rebels. There's a giant tree.
Here's the camp of the rebel natives.
The standing men call themselves Donea Extragao. Please, let's try and talk to them. I do not want to fight with my brothers without trying to reason with them first.
Absolutely. Let's try and make peace. I completely agree with her. There's no reason we should have to fight. If there's another way, let's find it.
Hello. Don't worry. I come in peace. I only wish to speak to your leader.
I am the leader of this camp, Renaikse. And whom might you be?
My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
The congregation. Are those the Lugaid Blau? The yellow eyes?
It's possible, yes. We live in the city south of the island.
That's right. We hold no grudge against your people. Talk. I'm listening.
I've come to speak to you about your attacks against all those who take the road to Hikmet.
The Lions only got what they deserve. They have captured many of our people. We must release them.
That's the price of war. If you fight, you risk men being taken prisoner.
I'm not talking about warriors, Renaikse, but villagers kidnapped in our villages. They mainly attack on Olmenawe, those carrying the mark of the bond like you. They capture them, and we never see them again. We don't know what they are doing to them, but we are going to release them.
I see. But our merchants have no role in this. They are not warriors. So why kill them?
They brought food and weapons back to our enemies. We could not let them pass. If your merchants had fled, we would not have pursued them. But they resisted, so they died. The city of Loyans is no longer to receive food or weapons. Nothing.
In that case, I'm sorry to tell you that you've failed. The road is not the only way to transport goods. Many things are transported by sea.
Listen, if what you told me is true, I fully understand why you're fighting. I'm even ready to help you clear up these disappearances, as long as you spare our merchants.
You no longer need to worry about it. That was our last attack. Our troops are ready, and soon we will make the Loyan pay for the harm it has brought upon us.
What are you talking about?
Soon, the Donea Extragao will march together, and we will free our brothers.
Really quick here, something of note. This is the first time the mark we have on our left cheekbone there, just under our ear, towards our mouth. This is the first time that mark has been called the Bond, which is special.
Can you guarantee that our merchants will now be able to take this road without risking their lives?
I always keep to my word. The time for small attacks is over. Now is the time of war.
I'm afraid you're heading straight into a massacre. But since you promised me that our caravans will be spared, I have fulfilled my mission.
Go in peace. We should prepare ourselves.
These natives are in way over their head. They think they're going to rally the troops and somehow magically overcome the colonial powers. They are incredibly wrong.
I hope I will not regret letting them go. They are so full of hatred for the Alliance.
The Donaya Exregal fight, as my mother did, to free our people from the lions. And now, they are ready for a great battle.
Man, that giant mountain in the distance just is always calling my name. We just can never quite make it there to it. Seriously, though, these native tribes clearly have a passion for living, right? Man, they love to be alive. But darn, they are so confident throwing their lives away at these colonial powers. She's like, we've stopped the flow of food. Yeah, but we've got boats.
Hello, Captain.
Your Excellency, what can I do for you?
I managed to trace the rebels who attacked the caravans. There will no longer be a problem.
You eliminated them.
No, that's not necessary. But you must know that this group is part of a much bigger army. An army that is ready to go to war against Hikmet.
We have been at war with the rebels for a long time.
They did not speak of skirmishes, but of a pitched battle. They want to free their imprisoned comrades and will stop at nothing to do so.
This is terrible news. We must prepare the troops immediately. I'll send a message to Governor Buran. Thank you for warning us, Your Excellency. You've given us a chance to resist their assault. I know it's not much, but I hope you'll accept this as a token of gratitude.
Right now, that's where that little saga ends. There's not more to it at the moment. We've tried to save some urgent caravans. We've warned people about a fight coming. I feel like we've done our best as a diplomat not to get too involved, but also to try and do the good that we could do with the situation we had to work with. When we look at our map of the continent, here is the City of the Merchant Congregation. That's our faction, okay? And then to the right over here is the City of the Bridge Alliance. That's the Science faction. But if we go down to the left side of the island, this is the Teleme, right? This is the religious magic faction. And we were tasked with meeting the governor of both lands, both factions, and letting them know about... Come here, you little bird. That's 4 gold right there. That's huge. Oh, no, it's 8 gold. We got a double drop. Nice. We were tasked with meeting the governor of both factions, and... Wow, this one is really ready for war. And discussing with them the disease. This is significant. What's up, guy?
Greetings. What can I do for you?
This outpost is kind of massive.
Why build an outpost here?
Well, we do have to watch over the land surrounding the city. With the bandits, the beasts, and the natives. We don't have a lot of time to rest, you know.
Okay, then. I mean, they have this little forward-facing outpost right next to their city, right here. So this is not somewhere we've been before. Tell the architecture's a little different. It's big pointy topped buildings. This road is not the most even. Like the science faction had very level roads, and this one is kind of sloped around at funny angles, but probably all right. The walls are very fancy, my goodness. And look at this, they even have a little moat. This faction is preparing to go to war with the other factions, not just the continent. What's up, guys?
Halt! In the name of the Enlightened One, present yourself.
Sir de Sardet, emissary of the Congregation of Merchants on Tirfredi. I have come to present my regards to your governor.
We have been expecting your visit, Your Excellency. Welcome. May he light your way.
Hey, they've been expecting us. That's great. City of San Matthias. Teus? I don't know. It's not the most welcoming place. Let's see if we can find our building. There we are. Look at that. We're tucked away. Get to our lodging here. Yeah, not the most welcoming of spot. Got the little sun symbol everywhere. Go meet. And look, it's even in the ground on the stonework. I also notice everyone is dressed differently from the other two locations. These big wide hats. Everyone's got a bonnet on. Oh, are these locked? Yeah. We do need to go meet with the governor. Okay. All the banners in case people forgot where they're from, what they're about. I don't know. Wow, we have discovered the place of punishment. I thought it might be like the market square or, you know, the merchant quarter. Like this looks like a great spot to have a group of people congregate to sell goods and provide services and to buy goods and services, you know? Maybe this guy's got something good going on. What's up, guy? Nothing. Okay. But apparently this is the Plaza of Punishment or something. And they're here just burning stuff. Wonder how they captured this beast.
Renounce your gods!
We probably shouldn't have brought our native friend, huh?
Answer me.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Behold your so-called gods. Your demons. They burn. They are nothing. You shed tears for this creature while your heart should be full of joy. Welcoming the light. Forget your pagan foul teachings. Embrace the true faith.
You are mad.
Renounce your gods!
These are not nice people.
Inquisitor?
You! Stop where you are. The pagan stink of these soulless natives taints you. You bring demon-spawned barbarians through our gates.
This man just killed some helpless soul in front of our eyes, and he calls us barbarians.
Who are you to address with such familiarity?
I am the Inquisitor Aloysius, and you will be going nowhere lest your answers give me satisfaction. Do you believe that the God of Light is the one and only God?
Don't tell me that you are going to humor this crazed assassin.
If I want to complete my mission, I believe I have no other choice.
We have made a mistake.
Diplomacy may seem to you of little import, but I doubt that your governor will be of a similar opinion. Aggression towards an emissary of another nation is an error that could lead to war.
You cannot hide from the divinity behind politics. But very well. I leave you in divine hands. This time. I shall allow you to continue along your path. I am certain ours will cross again, and be aware that wheresoever you wander, you shall be weighed, measured, and judged.
Oh my goodness. Well, we already got her past the Inquisitor guy. So I guess we'll keep going for the minute. Not the most friendly of people, I'll tell you what.
You are now under the stern eye.
What a great view of everything, huh?
Young man. Pardon me.
Uh-oh.
Are you not part of the new governor's entourage?
I'm his cousin, and I'm accompanying him on his mission to Tir Fredi. What can I do for you, Father?
Bishop Petrus. How divinely fortunate this is. Did you know that I had the honor of meeting you at your uncle's court when you were a child? I would never have imagined that you would grow up to resemble the island natives so closely.
The island was yet to be discovered. How could you have known?
You haven't lost your clever little tongue. You were always quite a remarkable young boy. I'm on my way to New Serene as an ambassador to the new governor. Do you think there would be room for me to accompany you? The roads are not truly safe.
I must first meet the Mother Cardinal to present my respects on behalf of my cousin.
I will accompany you, and then we can take the road together. I'm so happy our paths have crossed once again.
Yikes. I feel like we should not have come to visit these people. Oh, wait, hold on. So, in our palace, this is a library. With the science guys, it was like an alchemy room. Oh, it's locked down around here. They don't even have doorknobs. Okay, whatever. Whatever.
Your Eminence, in the name of the Congregation of Merchants, I present my best regards.
May the light bless you and accompany you on these grounds with inspired guidance.
I thank you. We truly wish that this visit will strengthen the ties between our two nations.
I learned that you crossed paths with that of Inquisitor Aloysius. I beseech you to forgive his zealous nature. His faith is absolute, and I congratulate you to have appeased him. Your faith and your diplomatic skills honor you.
Another subject brings me as well. The Malachor. The horrible blood plague decimating our peoples.
A terrible matter that worries us all and reveals our imperfections and sinful nature. For he would never have allowed such an evil to spread without a deeper reason, a fault. Our theologians are certain that the Malachor is the work of a curse, and we have discovered that this island is home to a cult that venerates willfully a horrifying demon.
What a fortuitous coincidence. A practical excuse for sending the Inquisition out to set the island ablaze.
We must unearth this cult and tear it out by its sinister, sinful roots. We started to investigate a village not far from here, where strange happenings have been reported.
I have begun investigations, and I confirm that a demon is certainly active in the area.
Alas, the population is very secretive, and we have great difficulty gleaning any useful information. But if the congregation would help us in this matter, in other words, if the Malachor troubles your cousin as much as myself, report to His Majesty that the destruction of this pagan cult is the only way to eradicate the plague, and his help in obtaining any information from the natives would be extremely welcomed.
Be certain that your message will be transmitted, Mother Cardinal. I look forward to our next encounter.
Oh, we gotta take Petrus. Petrus can fight from a distance as well as close up. His weapon is divine magic. Double checking she didn't have anything else she could tell us about anything. Oh, look, there we go.
Tell me about San Mateus.
It is still a new city, of course, but it is already the beacon of faith in Tir Fredi. Many Thélème settlers gathered there to walk in the footsteps of our prophet, including, of course, many missionaries and inquisitors. The conversion of the island population being our main concern.
Who are the missionaries?
It is an order that aims to convert people. You must have met some of its followers in Serene. Most of them leave the comfort of Thélème to visit other countries, to spread the good word. This once relatively minor order has become quite significant in recent years, and has established itself in politics in the highest positions of our nation.
What can you tell me about the Ordo Luminus?
This is our order of inquisitors. Its members are associated with a very pure version of our faith. They are in charge of tracking down heresies and ungodly cults, and accomplish their tasks with zeal. The discovery of this island and island magic is obviously a real challenge for them, which sometimes leads them to behave a little out of passion, as you have seen.
You seem to know Father Petrus well. What can you tell me about him?
Do I frighten you so much that you do not dare question me directly, my child?
Come on, Petrus. Our young legate probably wants an outside opinion on the person accompanying him. In response to your questions, Your Excellency, Petrus belongs to the Order of the Missionaries. He spent many years in different countries bringing the light. He is a shrewd diplomat and a devious politician, but I am sure you will appreciate his services.
Yeah, I don't know about these guys. They're just a little too much extra for me. Like, they need to have this serious military presence. Makes this place feel not safe. But this palace is absolutely, this governor's home, the most ostentatious of all of them. And then we immediately got saddled with the big boy. And he's like, hey, I'm here with you long term. All right, old boy. I mean, maybe he's cool, but I don't love that you have a right outside your governor's fortification, you have the place of pain. Or, yeah, I mean, this, the Plain Plaza, whatever this is called. That sucks. Nobody wants to live anywhere where you've got a dedicated, here's where we bring the pain. Really? A letter from the secretary of the embassy dropped outside our house. A group of natives came to the embassy and asked to see us. They want us to meet. How do I get rid of this wild guy? Not sure we want to meet with the natives while he's here. All right, everybody line up.
What can I do for you, my child?
What was your role at my uncle's court? Were you already an ambassador?
No, but I was part of the embassy. I had only just started my career as a diplomat back then. Taleme was hoping to convert the congregation, and they had sent me to spread the word. I tried to teach you some of the basics because you had a predisposition for magic, but you were so young. You preferred to run around the halls with a wooden sword in hand, chasing your cousin.
I'll see you later, Father.
Take care, my child.
Okay, we were able to dump him from the team for the minute. Let's go ahead and meet with the natives in the woods without bringing the Inquisition, the Inquisitor dude, if we can. Not exactly sure where in the woods we're going, but if anything, it's probably a setup by the Inquisition. See, he would meet with rebel sympathizers. Wait, what? So just over there is the capital, or the main, like the faction headquarters for the Inquisition, right? The magic guys. We're going to try and meet with the whoever left us that note. It was like, hey, we're rebels, we want to meet. I mean, we're natives, we want to meet, whatever. I'm not sure it's true. It feels more like a setup, but let's see what's going on, right? I mean, they got a letter to us.
I came following the instructions you had left the secretary of our embassy, but I wasn't expecting to find you near the corpse of a member of the Ordo Luminis.
We were told that there was a man different from the other Renaigse amongst the Lugaid Blau. Someone who sometimes helped our people. This is why we talked to the man in the large house. But we don't really know who you are.
My name is de Sardet. I'm the legate of the congregation. It means that I am in charge of the diplomacy with the other nations. And yes, I have helped your people a few times.
A diplomat is someone who talks, right? Not someone who fights.
I know how to fend for myself, if that's your question. But will you tell me why you made me come here?
2 nights ago, we attacked a group of Red Suns who were taking away some of our people. Many of them fled. But we captured this man, and we made him talk. We wanted to know where they took our brothers. And he talked about a secret camp.
Why would the Inquisition take natives to a secret camp?
To confuse their minds. They torture them until they renounce the truth and praise the sun. This Red Sun was mocking us. He said they would burn us, like the others. He had killed some of my brothers, so I killed him.
If what you say is true, then indeed, we cannot let the Inquisitors continue. But because you killed him, we can only take your word for it.
Maybe not. The Red Sun had a key on him, and also some words sealed in bark. We do not know how to set them free, but the Renaigse do, don't they?
The letter ordered this man to join the escort party of a group of natives. This partly confirms what you told me.
Do the words say where the camp is located?
No, but the address of the Inquisitor is written.
What is an address?
This is how we refer to the place we live in. I suppose the key you found is the key to his door.
So you can go to his house and look for more words?
I suppose so.
You must do it, or the suns will keep burning our people.
Very well. I will go visit this man's home. I will come back to you if I learn anything more.
Hurry. Our brothers may be dying in the meantime.
I don't think there's any chance that the Inquisition stops burning these people. I think there's a 100% chance they just keep cooking them. This city is not designed for you to navigate. It's designed for you to get lost in an alley and then jumped by a bunch of vampires or Inquisitors or something. I don't know. Eden Town Square. Let's see what's going on at this house here. We talk to the person out front first by any chance? I don't think so, but...
May the Enlightened bless you.
Thanks. Alright, we use the key.
I have no qualms rummaging sifting through the secrets of the living, but the dead, on the other hand. I feel like I'm desecrating a tomb.
He's not happy about this. Interesting. All right. A letter from the Inquisitor Honoris. Congratulations for your work and commitment to our conversion camp project. Your devotion, we were able to bring many savages towards the light.
This letter mentions a secret camp. Apparently our man was involved in its creation. It also talks about a chest he would have had in the quarters of the Order, here in San Mateos. We may find clues there that will allow us to discover the location of the camp.
Hey, you! Who are you? And what are you doing in Father Claudius's home?
Sade. I'm the legate of the congregation.
We just met.
My colleague has been away for the last few days. May I know exactly what it is about your status as a diplomat that gives you the right to enter his home in his absence?
To be truthful, my friend is only accompanying me. I am the one who was visiting this home, precisely because I was hoping to find out where Father Claudius might be. I was sent by the Cardinal Mother, of course.
Really? Well, I find that very strange. Why would the Mother Cardinal ask that some strangers who do not belong to our order try to find him?
How would we know? Perhaps you want us to go find her together. I'm sure she'll be delighted to see how you've been treating the representative of one of her allies.
That won't be necessary, but know that I am keeping an eye on you.
As you wish. I hope I don't see you again, Father.
This snake gave up too quickly. I suspect that we'll soon meet our new friend again.
We should make use of this moment of respite to go visit the quarters of the Order and find the chest there.
Of course they're going to be full of members of the Inquisition. It's their office. Well, I guess it's late at night. Good thing we brought the old boy with us. So we are right adjacent, I think, to the Pain Palace. Or Pain Plaza, whatever it's called. Oh, man. We probably shouldn't have brought our native friend, though. Yeah, what's her name? We should not have brought her. Man, I hope she gets taken. We have to, like, save her or something. Letter found in Claudius's chest, signed Order Luminous. Hope we can count on you to accept a new delivery of native heretics. We would like you to be in charge of the conversion. I recommend you follow at a discreet path, blah, blah, blah.
Thanks to these documents, we'll be able to show the natives where the conversion camp is, and the times when new prisoner convoys will get there too.
I'm not really sure why they want us to go to the natives with this letter. If these camps are really not approved, why not bring it to the lady? I forgot her name now. Queen Mother or something, whatever it was. All right, we got more evidence, but I don't know if it's enough to do anything productive.
Did you discover anything?
I did. I found some information that should allow you to locate the conversion camp. And I also found a note about a prisoner convoy coming soon.
Why come and tell us all of this if your intention is just to betray us?
Betray you? How so?
You're not the ones this so-called legate betrayed. We are. And that a missionary as eminent as you has helped him, Petrus. I would never have thought it possible.
The Ordo Luminous is prepared to start waging a merciless war against the natives, with the sole purpose of converting them in a secret camp which is nothing but a torture room. And you dare to show such disdain towards me? I take it as a compliment.
What are you talking about? Are you saying Claudius managed to complete his great conversion camp project?
Don't pretend that you did not know.
I did not, but now that I do, I will do everything in my power to continue his work. And the first step will be to eliminate those who would denounce us. The Mother Cardinal focuses too much on politics, when she should be following her faith instead.
We will fight these monsters by your side, Onol Menawi.
Now, it's interesting that there are two factions here. One faction inside the religious order is very much against these camps and this forceful conversion. And the second group, not nearly so bothered. Man, I hope this isn't my guy. No, just some random combat guy. All right. Who's next to get smacked? Oh, ho, ho. Gotcha.
Thank you.
You don't have to thank me. These men were our enemy. The monsters torturing my people.
It would be best if nobody in Teleme caught wind of our involvement in this matter. Even though the actions of the Order are very questionable, we might be held responsible for these men's deaths.
You're right, Father. It would be regrettable if this matter were to put our alliance in jeopardy.
Do not worry about it. We won't tell them.
And we will make these bodies disappear. Nobody will ever know what happened to them.
Except for our Mal, of course. Queen Deirdre will be grateful to you for helping us.
I hope this will help our relations in the future.
In any case, do not worry about this camp. She will not let our people be imprisoned. She may even ask for your help in destroying it.
Perhaps. In the meantime, please give her my regards.
Bartir Tumad on all Menawi. And thanks again.
Okay.
What can I do for you, my child?
I'll see you later.
I was hoping there was more dialogue with Petrus or with Siora here.
On all Menawi, do you need something?
Nothing.
I'm
A little bit of a bummer. It's okay, but you definitely kind of want to have a little more dialogue with them after this moment here. Especially because this is a pretty big changing of the tide coming in, the tide coming out. It's a little unclear to me where the Telemei stand on how to approach people who disagree with their faith. They clearly have a very rigorous, powerful Inquisition who's all about burn the heretic, right? But Petrus here clearly represents another faction, and we should probably try and help his faction out. The group that's motivated to not just kill people who they disagree with. We've officially met with the other two factions of this region. We met with the Bridge Alliance, who are the science faction, and the Telemei, who are the religious magical faction, and they both have had different opinions on the disease back on the mainland. It is time to bring our discussions to Constantine, who is the leader of our faction here, the Merchants, okay? And see if we can't decide what the next best step is. Here we are. Hello there.
Cousin! You have returned to me. Your absence was sorely felt.
Why is he so
You
nervous?
don't appear to be in top form. Are house intrigues keeping you from finding proper sleep?
No, nothing to bring me nightmares as of yet. I'm blaming it on the change of diet. Now, tell me what adventures you've been up to. If you only knew how bored I grow behind these walls.
I would like, if you would allow me the honor, to introduce Bishop Petrus, emissary of Telemei.
Your Highness, may the light warm you in its holy embrace.
Enchanted to meet you, my father.
I've come here to present respects from Telemei and best wishes from the Mother Cardinal.
She has my most sincere thanks. But before speaking further, I would like to discuss matters with my cousin, if you would be so kind.
Any news of your parents?
No. With the time it takes to travel to the continent, it's not surprising. But I don't miss them. My father's next letter will certainly be full of his usual disdain. As for my mother, you know her. She's probably too busy planning her next assassination to have noticed my absence.
You already mentioned that, but we're just double-checking nothing had changed.
I've been to the neighboring cities, as you asked of me.
Tell me then, was your journey adventurous?
Well, I was able to gain audience with the governors, give them your regards, and glean some information. The Bridge Alliance believes that a remedy could possibly be found by studying the local flora. They are quite motivated, but their research expedition has gone missing and there is no sign of life. And since they themselves are under constant attack, they cannot spare a rescue party to investigate. The Mother Cardinal, in her opinion, believes the Malachor to be a result of a curse.
A curse cast by a demon. An evil creature worshipped by a cult of island natives. If you would allow me to second the request of our Mother Cardinal, we are in dire need of your help. Our inquisitors are hardly diplomats But I should let you finish, my son.
They have started their investigations in a village where strange events have been taking place, but they're unable to get to the bottom of it. The population keeps its secrets, and Telemei hopes that we might help them learn more about the cult.
This is all extremely interesting. You have lived up to my expectations, as always. That said, we find ourselves between the rock and the hard place. The bridge is already in open conflict with the island natives. Telemei and their inquisitors... We're going to have to tread on eggshells, but let's follow all the clues to their mysteries. We need to help them continue their investigations. Perhaps one will lead us to something useful.
I don't have a lot of men, as well you know, and since I only trust you among them, take Kurt and any others that seem useful. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
If you would allow me, Your Highness, I would be honored to assist your cousin on his investigation.
Very well, then. You could start by indicating the precise location of your nasty village.
Of course, Your Highness. I should have thought of that sooner. Allow me to mark the location on your map, my son.
Thank you. Have no fear, Constantine. I will take care of all matters at hand.
I don't know. It feels like we missed something here.
Are you liking your new role as a governor? How does it feel?
Honestly, once the thrill of the first few days is over, it's boring. I receive delegations from everywhere. They arrive with their arms full of presents to make me sign some agreements. Most of them take me for a fool, who will be easily convinced by some silver trinket. I would love to simply brush them all off and work on some real projects. I have so many ideas to make this city, this island, truly amazing.
How are relations with our allies?
Oh, they bow and scrape, and they regularly assure me of their unwavering friendship, so that they can better try to convince me to embrace their point of view, and only theirs. Thélème wants to convert me, and the Alliance assures me that only they will allow us to benefit from progress. They're a bunch of old foxes, but they take me for a young, brainless rabbit. The only thing they really want is to increase their influence on this island. With our help.
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
Something happened with Constantine while we were gone, and we absolutely missed it. Man, I wish there was a photo mode. This would be such a sweet photo. We have our new, we've got our native, we've got our religious fanatic, we've got our shipmaster wild man, we've got our steadfast, house guard growing up or whatever, and teacher. We've got Constantine stressing out. Like, this would be a sweet photo. There's no photo mode. If Constantine takes his job seriously, you could really understand some of the stress he's under, because no matter what he does, he's going to make someone upset. Double check there's nothing in his office, any clues why he's all cranky all of a sudden. He's going to make someone upset. He cannot please everyone. What a great painting of the island this is. Wow. No matter what he does, someone will be upset. Someone will definitively be upset with him in a major way. He can't please everyone in this scenario.